Does he have concerns that maybe he could have done something else? Maybe he didn't have to fire. Maybe he could have fought. Maybe he could have gotten back on his feet. Does he ask himself those questions?
I don't. As to Mr. Rosenbaum, and that was really the count that I think set up this whole case. I told a story earlier. It's 100% true. The first time I met Kyle, I asked him about Rittenhouse. I hadn't seen that video. And I asked him how big Rosenbaum was. And he said to me, he was over 6 feet and 250 pounds. Obviously, that was wrong.
Yep.
That was his perception as this individual who was throwing this bag, who he'd seen earlier in the evening, was coming at him. And, he had one, as I said, he had no duty to retreat. But two, Mr. Rosenbaum could have stopped at any time and none of this would have happened. His judgment in running after a person, as he yelled on the tape, and it was clearly visible, you aren't going to do SMFer. And he believed Kyle didn't have the guts to do it. He was wrong, and he paid with his life.
Well, I don't know that it's guts. I think it's bad judgment. It was justified under the law, but I think it's hard, and that's why I asked the question. It's hard to believe that somebody chasing you is going to beat you to death.
Why else was he chasing him, Chris?
Probably to get him and beat him up, hurt him. But again, my problem is with the law here.
Okay.
Look, we don't know what he was going to do. All we know now we do, because now we know that none of the people involved here ever killed anybody before or are known for that kind of violence. But he didn't know that in the moment.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.